The past 4 weeks have led to this very moment. We've made our way from the UK through France and Spain, and now we're here in Algeciras ready to board the ferry to Morocco, which will be our first African country of this trip. This is the start of our first official leg, which is going to take us from Morocco all the way to South Africa on our 4-year around the world trip, and I couldn't be more excited.
Our ferry is due to leave at 2:30, but it's already 2:10 and I can't even see it yet. And we've been warned that this is the case, that you sort of just leave when you leave. I think this is going to be a momentum that we need to start getting used to when we're travelling through Africa. There's no rush whatever we're doing.
Yeah. There we're going. We're going on. This is quite a small ferry compared to the other one, don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're going upstairs too. We're up on deck.
The terrace on the top floor has got this cover from the sun, so this will be perfect because Martha's a bit sicky when she's on boat, aren't you,
Yeah,
darling?
I haven't got a good track record of being on any sort of boat, so this will be nice.
Yeah, we always try and stay outside when we're on a boat. This is perfect.
This ferry is about an hour and a half long, I believe, so it shouldn't be too bad, and the water looks okay, so we'll hope for the best.
And we are off.
We're moving.
Feels like 2 minutes ago we were leaving from England and now we're leaving from Spain to go to Africa. Mental.
This is crazy. This is a monumental moment.
Potentially the next time a Land Rover gets on a ship, it could be on one of them, in one of them containers. That's a crazy thought.
That's a crazy thought. If they're doing that with it, which they will, like the truck will just be in the power of their hands.
Yeah.
Whoa. I can't believe they float. Like, how do they float? They're massive. We're officially getting off. I genuinely can't believe how fast that just went. It was basically an hour and a half exactly from when we got into the port, but it's now 4 o'clock altogether and we're driving off and we've got to go find exit and passport and customs. Be interested to see what they do with the Land Rover, if they want to have a look inside or not, and then see how long this takes. Hopefully not too long.
I don't want to eat my words, but we're the only ferry in port at the minute, so in theory customs should not take that long. I've heard horror stories of people being here for multiple hours, like I'm talking like 8 hours, so we'll see if we're anything alike. That's us, made it through everything. It was really seamless. We just had to go through the X-ray scanner before customs. Customs was okay. They just give you a little slip that is basically your ticket into the country for the vehicle, and you need to keep hold of that until you leave the country. Otherwise, it's a real pain if you lose that little slip. But yeah, passport control, all done. We've just got insurance. There's a load of booths when you're coming out of customs, and we used CAT insurance. It was €97 for a month of insurance, but we could only insure me. We couldn't put 2 drivers on one vehicle, so that means Martha still can't drive. But yeah, once Martha's back from having a wee, we're ready to get on the road.
We're out and we're officially in Morocco. Are we okay? Yeah, there we go. We're on the main road now, and we've put in a camp spot which is an hour and 20 away, and we're en route and it feels good.
It's a train.
Oh wow!
Look at the train with all the cars on it. We've also just realised that we've gone back an hour in time, which we weren't expecting. So that means that the sun's going to set earlier tonight, which is going to completely mess with our brains.
Even though it's only an hour.
Yeah.
It's already a tight squeeze up here. Who's whistling? Oh man. Let's see.
Once again, we've turned off motorways and toll roads because we'd much rather go around these nice little tiny roads than just sit on a highway the whole time. And there is quite a lot of toll roads in Morocco and they aren't cheap, so this is the best of both worlds for us.
I feel like I haven't stopped smiling since we've gotten into the country. Everyone is so smiley around us as well, and it's just amazing to see. And the landscape as well is so good when you first come in. Like, it's just not what I would typically expect, but this road that we're taking right now is beautiful, and all the houses are just dotted on the mountainside, and it's just like gone of the apartment blocks and the high rises and everything like that now. It's just these beautiful little coloured houses everywhere, and I'm just really enjoying this drive. It is really nice to decompress and sort of get our bearings with the country again. We're just looking for our first camping spot now. I've got a feeling it's probably down here. Right next to this massive lake. Wow, look at that!
Wow, this is a belter of a spot.
Oh my god! Doesn't seem to be anyone here either. Gorgeous! What a spot this is. I can't believe how lucky we've been. We've been able to get this spot tonight for our first night in Morocco. I honestly, when I saw it, I didn't know if it was going to be too good for to be true. I saw this on iOverlander and on Part for Night. We're going to be using Part for Night still a little bit whilst we're in Morocco, and then we will go over to iOverlander for other spots. But I know that you can't swim in this lake, but I think you can fish. I'm going to double check it first though. And then maybe Mitch might want to have a little, you know, to catch some fish. But it's so beautiful, so quiet, so peaceful. I can't believe we're in Morocco. What the hell?
Tonight for tea we've gone very simple because we weren't sure how long we were going to be stuck at customs for. Although some very weird words have come out of Martha's mouth. She said she's not hungry, which is not something that you hear come from Martha very often.
No.
So we've got a Spanish tortilla, but that's my portion and that's Martha's.
Thought I'd best have something, but that Morrison's breakfast, honestly, has stuffed me right up. And we've also got a little treat for Bake Off, so don't want to fill myself up too much because then I can't eat the cake.
Not used to a big sausage, are you?
No, really not, especially two of them. Mitch is just finishing up making us a drink outside, ready for Bake Off. We've got like 20 minutes to go, so we're doing good for timing this week. And you might be wondering why we're so obsessed with Bake Off, and it's one of them times each week where both mine and Mitch's families have a group chat going and we talk about Bake Off and watch it at the same time each week. So it feels like we're connected to home, and obviously being a British show, it feels like you could be watching it anywhere. And also we have a sweepstake as well of who's going to win. So we all started at the first episode on who's going to win. And so far, both of our people are still in. I've got Aaron and Mitch has got Natalia.
Whoa, there's so many bugs in there. They're mosquitoes, aren't they? The only way it's possible for us to actually watch Bake Off is by using Surfshark VPN, which luckily for us is today's sponsor. Using a VPN is essentially a teleporter for your device. It allows you to access any of their 100 countries And for us, we need to connect to the United Kingdom. At the minute, this says this program is not available in your current location. And once I scroll down and connect to the United Kingdom, and now I refresh the page, and you can see now we're live. So even though the laptop's physically in Morocco, it's basically in England.
The added benefit to this is all of the data that is coming into our laptop right now is encrypted, which means no internet provider, hacker, or anyone else for that matter can get access to our information. And as we know from recent events, this is becoming more and more important.
Surfshark's also got an antivirus as part of their bundle, so if you're worried that your device could also already be compromised, they've got you covered there as well. Come on, we're going to miss it, Marv!
My dad has literally just messaged the group chat asking if we're watching it live. But if you'd like to try out Surfshark for yourself, they've given us the code JAMMY, which will get you 4 months free and with the added benefit of a 30-day money-back guarantee. And this week we've gone for fresh cream and cherry ball donuts.
I'm just really proud of you. Had a massive input on me.
Good morning, world. I cannot believe we have woken up in Morocco. It doesn't feel real. I'm very much still waking up. I have struggled to wake up for like the past 2 hours, but it's good because we're an hour back, so it's actually not 9:30, it's only 8:30, so that feels nice. We did also have some neighbours up there behind us come in last night. I think there's 2 other people, so it's a little bit of a popular spot, but for good reason. It's absolutely beautiful. Wow, Mitch has got his fishing rod out for the first time, ladies and gentlemen. So it's taken him a long time to tie a knot. But we have heard some fish this morning. No.
Last night when I was cooking tea, a local guy came down and said hello to us and recommended a place on the coast for us to go and visit. So we've took his recommendation on that, and we're going to detour a little bit, about half an hour out the way, to go and have a look at this town that he recommended. That's mental that a plane can do that. That is the cutest thing ever.
Little baby donkey.
Morocco's quite a popular destination for people who want to come and surf. The whole coastline, I think, is pretty good for surfing, but we don't even have any surfboards or can't surf, so that's not on our itinerary at all.
Mitch is currently getting our first bit of cash out of a bank. We've come to an Al Burid bank because they don't charge any fees, and we just have a Starling card. So it looks like he's just got out 2,000 dirham, which is £163.92 we've just got it for. All good?
Yeah, didn't charge me anything.
No, didn't think so. So I'm glad we've got that now, because we want to go find some parking, and we wouldn't be able to pay for the parking because we didn't have any cash. So now that should hopefully, well, we'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully keep us for a while, and we can get some smaller change too.
The parking arrangement in a lot of these towns is there'll be a guy on watch who charges you X amount, and from what we've found in the past is normally you pay for 24 hours pretty much wherever you go as well. But we're going to head into the Medina, which is like the heart of every town and city in Morocco.
As soon as we've walked in, we've just been engrossed by loads of little shops and stalls, either selling fresh juice or, like in this case right now, loads of rugs. Honestly, the craft here in Morocco is just outstanding. Everywhere you look, you could just admire everything that's been made. You will know it's been handmade as well. It's just so nice, and it's really quite quiet in this place. Like, I really do like it so far. It's really not overwhelming whatsoever.
Shukran, see you, goodbye.
Well, I must say I was not expecting that this morning. Being recommended this place last night, I didn't have much expectation for it, but it's genuinely made my entire day being able to come into this town. So clean, so quiet. I mean, I just had the most lovely experience in a jewellery shop. This old man was in there and he was so friendly, and I picked out a couple of rings and some earrings for myself. And one of the rings, we had a really big chat about the fact I liked it, I liked the design. He then told me the backstory of it, and it actually meant karma, and sort of what goes around comes back around, and it was just a lovely message. And as soon as he got into the conversation of that, I was like, this is the ring that I need to pick up. Yeah, I feel really good about the place, but we have still got 3.5 hours of driving to do today, which is 198 kilometers it's saying. We think it could probably be longer than that, so we've had to say goodbye and get on the road and put some miles in. We're having our first bit of roadside fruit. There's loads of melons on the side of the road here, and Mitch is grabbing us one now. He did just ask me though if I knew how to prepare melon, and I was like, obviously. Can't say he has much free experience, Mitch. I'd be surprised if he even eats it himself. But we thought in a tub in the fridge when it's really hot like this is going to be so good. I believe it's honeydew. It looks exactly the same as honeydew melon, and he's got a good size one. Oh, this is so fun! Thank you.
That'll be nice in the fridge.
Yeah. Our first roadside piece of fruit. How much?
12 with like £1. Is that good?
Yeah. I tell you what, you can't get much fresher than that melon there. We're just driving past now, fields and fields of them. We've also seen some pumpkins as well, so they're obviously all thrown in there. And yeah, I've never seen them being grown like this. We were like, where are they getting them from? And then we looked and we were like, oh, everywhere. How are you finding the driving so far, Mitch?
Honestly, not too bad. I feel like this is a good warm-up level for me. Like there's a lot going on. The roads are in like semi-bad condition, but it's not like too overwhelming. I feel like this is exactly what I need to experience before we get to like the absolute mayhem of the big cities the further we go south. It's so nice. Everyone's like waving, putting thumbs up. Like we've had one kid flip us off who was just showing off to his mate. But yeah, it's dead good, and I love driving through these places where there's stuff going on. And I also like that the roads aren't in perfect, pristine condition, because it keeps my brain engaged, and that's exactly what I like when I'm driving.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
There's a bloke sat in the back with the door open.
Oh yeah. This is what?
That was a long stint of driving today, quite a bit longer than I'd like to do in a day, to be honest. I was starting to sort of relax into my chair at the end, and I need to be switched on while we're driving through Africa. Here is the spot for the night. The city Meknes is just over in the distance over there. We are quite close to the main road, which is something that I'm not a massive fan of doing because you're just in view of all the people driving past. But finding places here that aren't in the public eye are sort of impossible, so you got to take what you can get.
I'm learning from my lesson today of getting hangry to make some breakfast for tomorrow, because I didn't do anything today. I wasn't very prepared, so I've just been progressively getting hungrier and hungrier as the journey went on, and then that was no fun for anyone. So whilst Mitch is cooking up our actual tea, I'm going to prep some overnight oats because they just keep me full like all day then, and then that doesn't happen because how I feel right now is a very, very high hunger level, which no one wants to see. This is a little station we've got going on here. Got some turkey and chorizo, then some mini corn wraps, and then we've got a little system that we're going to do. Plate on there, I will assemble in here with fresh onion and pepper, tomato, coriander, and then sauce of choice is up to the user. Right, it's go time. Can't wait to eat these. And this is what we've just whipped up.
I can't talk, I'm that hungry. Bye.
Bye. Mitch has gone and found a new way to grind the beans.
Well, we couldn't find a electric coffee grinder that was like had good reviews and didn't cost £1 million. So this was the next best thing.
A drill and
a manual coffee grinder.
I've had the very fun job this morning of cleaning the toilet as soon as we woke up, which it's always nice to start your day that way. You know, I did actually sleep surprisingly well last night, considering we were right by that main road, and we also didn't have any of the police come round. The police don't really move you on here, they normally just come and like take your details and just like check that you're okay and things like that, which is quite common here in Morocco. But we were kind of hoping that that wasn't going to happen, more so for the fact because we were in bed before 9 last night. Literally a 1 hour time difference can actually make a big difference, so we were just ready for bed and in bed way before 9, and I've slept all the way through till 8, so I've had a good solid sleep today. I clearly needed it. Explain what you've been doing, Mitch.
Basically what's happening is my phone connects to our head unit using Wi-Fi, which means then I can't use the Wi-Fi on my phone, which is a pain in the arse. But I'm also trying to set up using a navigation app called Osmond rather than using Google Maps, because Google Maps is a right pain. It's good at what it does, but it sends you down some right dodgy places if you're not careful what you're looking at. Whereas I've had a lot more success using an app called Osmond, and you can also load tracks that you follow onto this as well, which is something that we'll do in the future. So I'm just in the process of trying to get that working, but not having much success.
So yeah, he's going to USB now.
Yeah, I want to connect it via the USB so that I can use my Wi-Fi, but
because the Wi-Fi comes from the Starlink.
Decided to just one and done it again. I've took the dashboard apart so that I can disconnect this USB, because that's where it was loose, and now I've just connected it straight to the head unit itself and passed it through the front of here, the USB cable. So now we should hopefully all be good. I just didn't want to have that being an issue when we're just like in mayhem and it's disconnecting from here. It's just a surefire way to like fry our heads. Yeah. So I'm glad that's done.
I'm now just getting ready for the day, and I was literally just had goosebumps, but now that the sun's come out, the whole of the sky is cleared, blue sky again, and it's getting really warm. So that's just changed my outfit of choice, but getting ready so that we're ready to go into Meknes. We've just gone and packed up our first little night bag for the first time. We're going to be sleeping away from the Defender in like what, 31 days? Yeah. 32 days or something like that since we've been on the road, which I'm a little bit sad about. I mean, it's going to be very nice to sleep somewhere differently tonight, and it's a little treat for us, but this is home.
We really aren't massive fans of driving into cities, especially Meknes is quite a big city, but we feel like we know this place like the back of our hands, and I'll explain why once we're parked up, because I need to concentrate coming through here. The last time we were here as well, me and Martha were sat at a cafe that we've just gone past, and every car that was going past has got some sort of dent in the side of it. We were saying, God, I would hate to drive a car around here. It's just all come back to me.
It's already a lot. The chaos is already happening. That bit there is rather hectic, and now we've got to try and find a parking space in this. Thank you. Oh.
So,
Okay, hopefully someone just guides us. That's normally the case. Instead of us trying to find a park. Oh look, there's a bike there, Mitch.
Salam.
Parking
Yes, please.
for night for some hour.
24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah,
Yes.
one night.
One night.
One night.
It's better you put it your. But come on.
Okay. I think they're full. I think they are full. Yeah. Okay. Yep. We'll find us a space. Oh. It's just pushing. They're coming out, whether he likes it or not then. We're going up still, okay. Oh.
Best place for night.
Okay, perfect. Are they beeping you?
No, because we like.
Are we gonna fit?
Yeah, we fit anywhere.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Thank you very
thank
much,
you.
Shukran.
You are in which Riyadh? You have Riyadh?
Yes,
yeah,
we have
we
Riyadh.
Which one?
Andalus.
Andalus.
Yes.
Good one.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Have you choose good Riyadh?
Oh, good. Thank
And
you.
Mohammed.
Vous restez pour la nuit?
One night.
One night. Yeah,
One
one
night,
night.
okay.
How much?
30 dirham.
20.
20 dirham, 10 dirham pour moi. Pour
No,
voir.
because
Je
now it's
regardais bien la
day,
voiture.
30 dirham.
30, okay.
30.
For one night,
Ah, pour
30.
one night.
24
24 heures.
hours.
Okay. 24 hours. Yes.
No problem.
Okay.
Perfect. Shukran, thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
London?
Manchester.
Manchester City.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
welcome.
Oh,
You're
thank
welcome.
you. Thank you.
You're lucky because today the Berber Festival.
Oh, is
right.
it?
Yeah.
Where?
In the old city.
Okay, in the old
Because
city.
behind the walls is the Imperial City, but it's closed for renovation.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Today you can visit the Kasbah
Yes.
and the Berber Medina is more important in Mecca.
Okay. Perfect. We will visit that. Thank you.
Inshallah.
Yeah. Thank you.
For the people that have followed our previous adventures, they'll probably recognise this place, and that's because when we travelled here on bikes, we rode into Meknes looking for the riad that we're about to stay to, and ended up in the middle of the Shuk, which is like their market. And while the clips that I'm obviously going to put over the top of this will speak for themselves, it was the most chaotic thing that we've ever done while we've been travelling.
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Thank you.
We're definitely going to be the talk of the town, Marv, I'll tell you that for sure. But the kindness that we received during the whole debacle was also the sort of the most we've ever received. And a lot of that came from the guy who owns the riad that we're going to now, which is the hotel. So we thought that it would be wrong to come through Morocco and not go and say hello to him again, and also go and stay at his place to also say our thank you again. The only thing is that now we've left the Land Rover behind, we've also left our internet behind, so we've got to see if we can make our way through the Medina, through the old town, into just basically tunnels and try and find our way to this riad.
Like, if we don't know how to get to this, then we've got something wrong. Saying that, he did have to direct us everywhere we went last time because it is just a minefield.
Does it bring back fond memories?
Oh yeah, stressful memories.
Yeah, give me hand.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
We found a guy and he's instantly took Martha's bag off us. This is exactly what we were on about.
So I'm not entirely sure how much this is going to cost us for the night, but on booking.com it was £25 with breakfast included tomorrow, but he said he'd do us a better price because I WhatsApped him beforehand. But this is the room that we've got tonight. We've got a lovely double bed, which isn't too hard actually. It's not too bad at all, and we've also got towels because we couldn't remember if places came with towels or not. And then in here, I love these types of doors, they're so nice. And then in here we've got our like toilet and shower combined, so it's just like a big wet room. And I can't wait for a good shower later in here. And then we've just got a little table for our meetings that we're gonna have. It's very civilised. And then he also showed us the Wi-Fi password, but turns out I'm still connected from last year when we came. So that's all good. And now we're gonna go have our welcome tea up on the balcony. I just saw this out of the corner of my eye. Walking towards me. Can you see what it is?
Is it a cat, a kitten?
No, come over.
A turtle? What the hell?
I just saw it peeking. I was like that, and then I just saw.
That's wicked.
That's the last thing I expected to see. Hey mate.
I would have jumped, I think. We've just come up to the roof because they give you a mint tea on arrival, which is so nice.
So good. I've just had the nicest, longest shower of the trip so far. I can't believe I realised that it's the first time in the whole time we've been away so far that we've been in bricks and mortar. Like, this will be the first time sleeping not in the Defender bed, and we're about to go get some dinner because one of the reasons why we have come back to Meknes is obviously we wanted to come back and stay here, but also because of the restaurant we went to last time, which was actually the host of this place's brother, and it was honestly the best food we had in Morocco. So I've been thinking about it for months since we were planning this trip, and I'm so excited to go get some food.
Bonjour.
Salam.
Salam, ça va?
Yeah, bien.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Marhaba. To the roof?
Yes, please.
Okay, from here.
Thank you. So upstairs?
But yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is nice.
Oh wow.
Good?
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
Welcome. Marhaba.
I feel like if you're an olive person, Morocco is the place to be.
Everything has got olives in. My dish tonight has even got olives in it, and I don't dislike them. Like, I like the olive bread at home, but I'm never going to be like, oh, I'm really craving an olive right now.
But this is our little seating arrangement, really high up, and you've got a really good view of the old town all around of Meknes. And when you look down, you can really see how you get lost, because this is where all the alleyways are all running in between these.
It just look, oh, like look at that chicken breast, it's so succulent. So I've gone for a rafita, which is a traditional Moroccan dish, which is basically made up of, can you see that? That's like from a wrap, a tortilla wrap, instead of couscous or anything. It's something I've never like had before coming to Morocco, and it quickly became my favourite dish, but I've never had it from here before.
And I've gone for the world's biggest couscous dish. Time is up in this lovely Riyadh. We're just packing up the one bag, which is an amazing concept for us after how much we used to have to pack on the bikes. Martha's just saying how amazing it is not to be sweating our nuts off. Just packing up and getting ready to go.
I'm going to be completely honest though, I wasn't that excited to sort of stay somewhere else because I've just been loving staying in the Defender. I was really sad to leave my bed, which is a really nice feeling to have, but one that I think is important to step away from every now and again, because being here has been lovely, having a hot shower, a nice bed, everything like that. It's nice to break up the time that we are in the truck, because obviously this trip is going to be so long. Having these nights away, I think will be really good for us to sort of reset ourselves, step away, and then now we're even more excited to go back and like just get back into living in there again. Bye room.
The shave is going on.
That was the shaver, I promise. We're just getting ready now to head back to the truck, and hopefully everything is okay there. I have no reason to believe that it wouldn't be. Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye, Messi. Also, I completely face planted these steps last night when we came back from dinner, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a bruise on my elbow from it. It's rather embarrassing because there was people here.
We also just paid 250 dirham for the night there, which was about £20, and we also got a really nice breakfast included this morning. So for that value, like, if anyone comes to Meknes, please use this place because the guy is amazing. We're also already now lost because all of the market stalls are all shut, because on a Friday is like a British Sunday. This is their day of rest where they eat and spend time with their families, which is really strange because like Friday is the busiest day at home normally. Salam.
Home sweet home. The time has now come for us to do our first food shop here in Morocco, and I am very interested to see what we're going to be able to pick up, because when we were here before we were travelling on the bike, so we just never did a proper shop or anything. So we're going to have a good look through seeing what we can get, and then remembering anything that we might need to stock up on before we actually leave the country. We're going to get ourselves a trolley and everything. We've come to Marjane because I mean, it's massive. They should have a good variety of things in here, so we'll see what we can find. And also how much it's going to cost compared to what it was costing.
Trolley?
That's a massive trolley compared to the Mercedona trolley.
Bloody hell.
You can really stock up today.
We've just dropped on the mother load. We've been looking for a container like this that's 1 litre for our milk ever since Martha didn't put the milk lid back on properly. Still seething about it.
Yeah. The fridge still stinks from it. It's actually really annoying. Also, if anyone ever tells you that you can't get access to something in Morocco, don't listen to them, because if you come to Marjane, honestly, bigger than most of the shops in the UK. Like, this is like a Tesco extra at the size of it, and there's literally everything you can think of. All the makeup, toiletries, like everything you can think of, they've got it here. Soy sauce. Pussy. Like, look at this for a section. All of this baklava, all this cakes, bakery, fruit and veg section over there. Oh my god, we're sorted for bake-off. Mitch, we are sorted for bake-off. It's very interesting here compared to in England, is all of their meat is like on the butcher's counter, whereas obviously at home you just get it all pre-packaged. And then same with this, all the veg is done by weight as well, which takes a little bit of getting used to because you're so used to just grabbing and going. But there's someone working there and we'll do it for you. Mine and Mitch's favourite herb ever, coriander, and it's like 30p, it's 3 dirham, and look how much you get. And you could do it yourself with all the rice and pasta. It's like £1 a kilo, and you can just scoop it all How good is that? So that has cost us £30 altogether for everything that we've got, and we've probably got about nearly a week's worth of food, I'd say.
Just on our first fill up in Morocco, 1,000 dirhams, which I think is about 80 quid. So that got us 92 litres of diesel, which is really good. While I'm driving, I said last night that I could feel a little bit of like knocking through my feet through the pedals, and it wasn't just in my head, I can feel it now, and I'm starting to think whether it could be the wheel bearing. Luckily we're only driving about an hour today to a place called Ifrain, but now going over these little rumbles just feels a little bit weird through my feet, so I'm thinking that when I get there I'm going to jack the truck up and have a look around and have a feel.
The place that we're coming into now is called Ifrain, and believe it or not, it is actually a ski town and resort here in Morocco, which when I first heard about it I thought there's absolutely no way, but even driving an hour from Meknes, it is now 10 degrees cooler than it was there. There's also a lot of trees, which I'm very excited to see, and it'll be a lot nicer for us to, you know, do that work on the truck and just have a day away from the heat. But coming in now, like, it instantly feels like you're in Europe. It's so bizarre. Look at all these trees. There's so many. We've just come onto a rocky track to get to where we're going to park tonight, and I've just been looking around the back since Mitch has done them improvements in the last video, and the counter does not move at all now. There's not even a squeak, a fraction of a centimetre, so I'm really happy that we did that before the roads will be like this constantly. I feel like this is going to be a really good spot. I'm already planning on having hot chocolate tonight just because of the spot that we're in, and it's cooler. Hello. We need the bigger lens on, Mitch. Oh.
What? I didn't even know there's monkeys up here.
What? Oh, they're in the trees. Oh, he's just through a gap. So if you'll be able to see. Climbing in the tree there.
We're only parking just up here. I hope they don't like come and attack us.
Yeah, or like nick our food.
While I was just parking up and we were on a slight little turn left, you could really hear the wheel crunching. So I'm going to get Martha to drive and just see if I can hear it from out here. I can't hear it now. Oh, I heard it then. It only seemed to be crunching / knocking when there was no load on the drivetrain, so basically only when I was rolling with the clutch in. It was really hard to pinpoint where the noise and the feeling was coming from through my feet. It felt most likely that it was coming from the wheel that was under my feet, so I jacked it in the air so that I could give it a push and a pull to see if I could feel any movement in that wheel bearing. But it all felt good. At this point I'd committed to stripping the wheel down until I found something. So I removed the circlips on the drive flange and then undid the 5 bolts that hold it into place so I could check for anywhere on the teeth that drive the wheel. But once again this looked okay. I then removed the hub nut. This big 52mm nut holds the whole hub onto the axle, and I carry this massive socket just so I can undo this one nut. When this is off you can remove the washer that gives you access to one of the wheel bearings. The other one is on the other side, but you have to take off the brake caliper to get to that one. After inspecting this bearing, once again everything was okay, so now it was time to remove the brake caliper so that I could remove the whole hub. The bolts for this are in a really tight spot and they're a pain to undo. Luckily it's not been long since I've had this off, so it didn't give me too much grief. but when the hub was off and I had a look at the other wheel bearing, it also looked in great shape. The last thing that I could check was the CV joint, so I took out the bolts for the stub axle, which also meant that I was going to lose all of the grease inside the swivel assembly. Luckily I've got some of this in the spares. The swivel assembly allows the wheel to turn left to right, and the CV joint also turns with it, but that distributes the power to the drive flange that I removed before. But guess what? Once again, there was nothing wrong here either. So after all that, apart from giving everything a good inspection, I had to put it all back together, not really gaining a great deal. And the search for the clunk will have to continue another day. Well, that's a bit of a shame that I didn't find anything, but I suppose not finding something is sort of better than finding something, but we still won't know what that issue is. We'll see in the future. Although one thing I have to say is I'm really impressed and happy with the tool choice and the amount that I brought with me. There wasn't one time during that where I thought, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. What's up with you? What are you doing there?
Do you think I can put the bananas on the front seat or not?
In case the monkeys get them.
Can't say that word. Do you think I should put these? Or should I hide them?
Hide them.
We normally put our like veg bag, including these, on the front seat when we're in the back. I was just moving them over, and I don't know if I should or not.
They're over there. I can see them.
No, you can't.
Banana, banana, banana. But I thought I'd show you what I've brought with me, and if anyone is building a toolkit for something similar, this might be handy. So if you want to screenshot that, that is everything that I carry. And then all of this, apart from the torque wrenches and the breaker bar, live in this tool bag here, and also the bottle jack and the block live somewhere else.
One thing Mitch should have brought with him though is some overalls, because you are filthy, mate.
These are going in with your clothes.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, Mitch keeps them where his tool bag is. But he is filthy, even down on his knees. Like, how sad does that make you? Because that'd make me really sad. You don't care, do you?
Get on with it.
What's on the menu tonight, chef?
We've got one pot pasta. I love making pasta like this, but when I make this, all I have to hear in the background the whole time is 10 more minutes. How long is this taking?
I'm really hungry. Look, it's dark out. It's late. Because
the pasta takes forever to cook, but you literally cook the meat, put all your ingredients in, and then bit of water, like a jar and a half of water. Bob's your uncle, leave it for half an hour.
More like a day.
It's so nice though, because the pasta soaks up all the sauce, trust me. We decided, since this is probably going to be the last place that we're ever going to be cold in for the rest of our lives, that we'll use the rest of Martha's fancy hot chocolate. So we've done it on the stove, full milk. Oh no, there's loads of chocolate at the bottom still.
Oh, it looks so good.
Shotgun this one being mine.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So you may think, what the hell are we doing at this time of night? Well, I'll tell you. Blinding myself apparently, because I can't see a thing. We're moving because the Starlink's not working very well, and oh, Mitch's got the lights on now. And hang on, where are we going? Wait, I'm so confused where we are right now. Wow, the road? Where? Mitch, where are we going? I'm so confused. That's the road. What? Yeah, no, I just said that. Where are we going? Oh, up there. We've left the hot chocolates behind. And oh, Mitch, we're just going up like this. We also noticed earlier that we'll get better solar from here in the morning. We don't look very flat. Are we flat? That does not look flat to me.
What, up at the back, up at the front?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to put a stone underneath. the friggin' hell is that?
Is that a monkey? Nah. Nah, Midge, nah. No.
Listen.
Midge, I'm scared. Can you put some... Midge,
What?
can you hurry up? I'm scared about our hot chocolates.
We'll go back down there.
Oh my god. Oh my god, now he's reversing downhill. And I've got to navigate. What are we doing? Where's the hot chocolate? It's still there, that's good. Yeah, that's back to where we were. Oh my god, is it a bird? Is it a plane?
Children.
No, it's the hot chocky. That was a lot of effort to just drive forward.
Oh, it was. I don't like reversing in the pitch black.
No, I don't like that either. Come on then. Let's come inside. Come inside.
I'm scared of monkeys.
Yeah, me too. That was weird.
Oh, that's such a strange noise, wasn't it?
It was. I don't know what that felt. I don't know if they'll be able to hear it on the camera or not. It was weird.
Everything sounds scary when it's pitch black though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, this is where we are going to end this week's video. I hope you've enjoyed spending a bit of time with us and time in our first African country. Obviously there's going to be way more, so if you want to follow along, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.